There it is. The beast. 7.3 power. Alright, let's do a little tour. This is a 2002 F250 with the 7.3 diesel. The passenger side is actually really nice. No dents really, it's pretty straight. Still got the old, original, basically everything. But here's where the problems begin, is on the front of it. I'm not real sure how it happened, but this got damaged. They obviously ran in or ran over or something. But the really weird thing is they broke the drag link that connects the steering to each other, so it doesn't really steer. Alright, it's been on the charger for a little bit. It's not reading very good, but let's see if it's got any juice. Remember, no keys to this truck. But let's see here. If I can do this real quick. We got noises. That's a little loose, so I have to fix that. Hey! That sucker starts right up. Let me see here. We got... all we got is an ABS thing. That's not too bad. 400,000 miles. Man, these 7.3s are just... these things are bulletproof. So the very first thing I had to fix to even get it back on the road, let me turn the light on, was this right here. So when they jackknifed the trailer, I'm guessing they put it in a ditch, which was why all this upside stuff is crumpled. But when they tried to pull it out, for some reason they hooked a chain to right here. This is the tie rod that connects to the pitman arm to actually control the steering back and forth. They hooked it to right here and just snapped it right at the threads. So it was a pretty easy fix. It's a $45 part, the tie rod, or 47, something like that, from AutoZone. Went and got one, threw it in there just to get it so I could steer it around, driving around the block and stuff, make sure nothing was making too much racket. It actually drives really smooth, drives really good, quiet. Not any rattles from what you can tell. It's pretty crazy. Something could have this much damage and still drive as good as it does. Doesn't leak really too much stuff. Has a little oil leak like most diesels, old diesels do. So once we get it all put back together and looking like it's supposed to look, then we can go into fixing some non-critical stuff. Well, so this door, the rear driver door, I'm guessing that's where the trailer hit, somehow still opens and closes once you take the deck gate off. That is some good duct tape. I can put my whole hand in the top, my whole hand in the bottom, and somehow this door still opens and closes. Super duty. That's kind of wild. cut this off and like unplug it. There's not. So in the new door, when they cut it off from the junkyard. They left me a nice little pigtail on the end of it. Couldn't find a black door, so I got a blue door. I guess it's better than a white door, but I got a white fender, so I don't know. It's gonna need painted anyways. Come on. Whew. That door's heavy. Do a little zip tie magic. Help me line the holes up. Take 2 zip ties. I'm gonna take 2 zip ties. And I've zip tied this hinge open. Then all I gotta do is line the holes up. And the hinge, in theory, shouldn't move that much. As soon as I get 1 bolt in each door holder, it'll be fine. I know what you're thinking. You should get a friend to help, but I don't have any of those. Oh, I got a bird in here. I don't have any birds in here. Let's see how she fits after I cut the zip ties out. Alright, see if the door shuts. Shut. Needs a little adjustment. But for the most part, that's a shut door. Now this door is far from perfect. I got it out of a junkyard, so it's got some dents and dings here or there. It doesn't have the same trim as the other door. I think I'm going to take this trim off anyway, just to stick on trim. But all in all, it's a pretty good door fit. This came off of a newer truck, the 2004 F350. I think all the doors are basically the same from 99 to 2007. I think 8 through 10, the rear doors are the same, but the body line might not be exactly the same. I'm not sure. Tell me in the comments what doors line up with what. I know 99 to 04 when they put to 07 when they put the 6-liter in, before they put the 6.4 and they changed the front end. I think the doors will fit all the way to 2010. The beds are all identical except for up to 2010. In 2011 the beds changed because all the 2011 trucks have def, so the tank door, see how this one's small and round? The tank doors are that big square lunchbox looking thing with the def fluid. But this bed is all jacked up. As you can see, when it jackknife, it bent the bed, not the frame, because you can see you can look way back in there. The bed's still straight back there. It's just twisted right here. So the frame is square, but the gap here on the bed, since it got hit in that back, it kind of twisted it up and away. So I'll have to search out a new bed. This one's not terrible for right now. It'll ride fine. Fuel door nothing's wrong with it. Open, closes, doesn't leak diesel. So that's not a huge worry. That's more cosmetic than anything. But getting the door fixed, that was nice. So now I don't have to worry about it raining inside the truck. Not a bad blue. I got some ideas on the paint for this one. Might look kind of cool. But that's the door, and that's the initial first thing. So on the next video, we're going to disassemble the front end, take that big grill off, that bumper, our big ranch hand bumper grill off, the driver fender well. We're going to check on the hood. I think we can save the hood. Both this mirror is trashed, so I'm going to trade those out for the newer mirrors. The inner fender liner is trashed. This is weird, all of the rain movers are been stolen. Why would you steal the rain movers? Who needs those? But at least they left me the pigtail. So I got new ones out of those, out of a 2004 Excursion, which is basically a Super Duty with a top on it. But this seems to be a little crooked, but I don't know if that's just a fender, because it's still kind of crooked over there. So this may have moved a little bit. The hinges may have gotten beat up. So we're gonna have to take this fender off on the next one. This fender has to come off. This bumper has to come off. This headlight thing back here, I have a new one of those. This grill is broken, so I'm gonna take it off, put a factory grill back on it. I might try to heat this bumper up and repair it, because it's fairly straight except for right here. There's a small ding right here if you can see it, not so much here or here as right here. So if you want to see what we're going to do with this truck and how we get it back to usability, if you want to see what we do or what I do moving forward to get this truck running and back on the road legally, hit subscribe, hit the like button and the Instagram button and the Facebook, all the buttons and buttons. Later.